5 years ago, I was sleeping in my car with $11 in my bank account, eating one meal a day from a dollar menu. Today, I'm sitting in my own home, running a 7-figure business. But this isn't a fairy tale. This is the story of how I lost everything and found myself. I was 23 years old when my world collapsed. I had just been fired from my 3rd job in 6 months. My girlfriend left me. My parents told me I was a disappointment. I had no degree, no skills, and no plan. I remember the exact moment, sitting in a parking lot at 2 a.m., crying so hard I couldn't breathe. I looked at myself in the rearview mirror and didn't recognize the broken person staring back. For 3 months, I lived in my 1998 Honda Civic. I showered at a gym I could barely afford. I applied to 147 jobs, 147 rejections. I started believing what everyone said about me, that I was worthless, that I'd never amount to anything. But on day 94 of being homeless, something inside me snapped. I was at a public library using free Wi-Fi, scrolling through job listings I knew I wouldn't get, when I saw an old man reading a book about entrepreneurs. I don't know why, but I asked him, "Is it too late for someone like me?" He looked at me with these tired but kind eyes and said, "Son, rock bottom isn't where you fail. Rock bottom is where you build your foundation." That night, I made a decision. If nobody was going to give me a chance, I'd create my own chance. I had one skill nobody knew about. I could edit videos. I taught myself on YouTube during high school, so I went on Fiverr and offered to edit videos for $5. Just $5. My first client was a small YouTuber who needed a 10-minute video edited. It took me 8 hours. I made $5. But you know what? I felt alive for the first time in months. I worked 16-hour days in that library. Every single dollar I made went back into learning, better software, online courses, watching tutorials until 3 a.m. I was obsessed. Within 2 months, I had edited over 200 videos. My prices went from $5 to $50 to $500. I was still sleeping in my car, but now I had hope. At 24, I saved enough to rent a tiny room. No furniture, just a mattress on the floor and my laptop. But it was mine. I started reaching out to bigger creators, offering them free work just to build my portfolio. One yes changed everything. A YouTuber with 500,000 subscribers hired me full-time. But I didn't stop there. I hired 2 freelancers to help me take on more clients. Then 5, then 10. I was building something bigger than myself. People started asking, "How did you do it?" And honestly, I didn't sleep. I didn't party. I didn't take shortcuts. While everyone else was watching Netflix, I was watching tutorials. While they were going out on weekends, I was taking client calls. By 25, my little editing service had grown into a full media agency. We were doing $30,000 a month. By 26, we hit 6 figures. By 27, we crossed $1 million in revenue. But here's what nobody tells you about success. Making money didn't heal the pain. Having a big house didn't erase the memories of sleeping in my car. Success didn't make me happy. What changed everything was realizing that I was enough even when I had nothing. The same person who was homeless at 23 is the same person who's successful at 28. I just stopped listening to the voices that told me I couldn't. I learned that your circumstances don't define you. Your response to them does. I learned that rock bottom is the strongest foundation you'll ever build on. I learned that the people who doubt you are usually the ones too afraid to try themselves. And I learned that the only permission you need to change your life is your own. So if you're watching this right now and you're struggling, if you're broken, or feel like giving up, I need you to hear this. Your story isn't over. This is just your chapter 1. 5 years ago, I was homeless. Today, I'm a millionaire. But the real transformation wasn't in my bank account. It was in my belief. Stop waiting for someone to save you. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Start today. Start messy. Start scared. Just start. Because 5 years from now, you'll either be exactly where you are, or you'll be telling your own story of how you rose from the ashes. The choice is yours. What's it going to be? If this story touched you, hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment telling me your story. I read every single one. Remember, you're not broken. You're becoming. Retry.